Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Winter and Valentine's Day collections from Noodles Nail Polish. These are available right now, so in the description box below I will link the Noodles site, I will link their Instagram page, and I'll link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. So there is a total of 11 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So starting with the winter collection, we have Embers, and this is described as a sheer blackened indigo that shifts burgundy red at extreme angles orange with copper hollow glitters, bronze metallic microflakes, and a touch of a scattered hollow. So here's our first coat of Embers. This one does go on super smoothly. I have no issues for this whole collection with running, pooling, or staining. This one is a little bit sheer on this first coat. It is buildable in 2 to 3 coats though, depending on your application. I did do 3 for my photos. This is going to dry on the dull side, so you will definitely want top coat to finish this off, and removal is going to take some scrubbing. There is some micro glitter in here. This is super shifty on the nails, very beautiful. So there is 3 coats. Up next we have Frost and Flannel, and this is described as a semi-sheer taupe crelly with a violet gold shimmer, pink hollow glitters, silver hollow flakes and glitters, light gold glitters, and a touch of a scattered hollow. Here's our first coat of Frost and Flannel. This one is also a little bit sheer on this first coat. Very dainty, delicate look on the nail. The shimmer that's in here stands out really well, and these little hollow flecks stand out really well as well. I'm just doing 2 coats today. You will want top coat, and removal is difficult. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have Aurora Skies, and this is described as a clear base glitter topper with matte, white, and black glitters, metallic copper glitters, and a variety of rainbow iridescent glitter. So here is our first coat of Aurora Sky. Here I'm going to show you how it builds up in 3 coats. If you want total opacity on this glitter, you might want to sponge it on. That is always an option. It's just a messier option, so I tend to not do that. You get a good amount of glitter out. They do spread out easily across the nail. You do have to do a little bit of manipulation to get it to do so, but it's not difficult. You are definitely going to want top coat for this. It is going to dry with some intense texture, and removal will be very difficult. So here's 1 coat over this kind of Tiffany blue color. So there is 1 and 3 coats. Up next we have S-mitten, and this is described as a dusty lilac crelly with bronze metallic microflakes and copper metallic and hollow glitter. Here's our first coat of S-mitten. This one is pretty opaque on this first coat considering what it is. A very smooth, creamy, buttery, easy to work with formula on this. This is totally opaque in 2 coats for me. You will want top coat. It is going to dry dull and slightly textured, but removal on this one is easy. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have Alpine Nights, and this is described as a blue to navy to purple color shifting polish with silver metallic flakes, lavender hollow glitter, and blue to violet shifting flakes. Here's our first coat of Alpine Nights. This one is a little bit sheer on this first coat. This is another one that, depending on your application, you could do 2 or 3 coats for. I got happy enough coverage in 2 coats, so I did stop. If you don't want to layer this up, you could put this 1 coat over a black, blue, or purple and get a similar effect. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have Snow Daze, and this is described as a white crelly with gray, silver, pale pink, and periwinkle glitter. Here's our first coat of Snow Daze. This one is very opaque here on this first coat. I'm going to do 2 for full coverage today. Again, a great formula to work with. A ton of glitter comes out, and they do spread out easily across the nail. You are going to want top coat. It is going to dry textured, and removal is going to be difficult because of all this glitter. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Ice Queen, and this is described as a clear-based glitter topper with metallic rose, silver, and gunmetal glitters, as well as fine rose and silver micro flakes. Here's our first coat of Ice Queen. This is another one that I'm going to show you what 3 coats of it looks like on its own and then use it as a topper as well. This one's not as densely packed with glitter as Aurora Skies was, but it does cover decently well. This is another one that you could sponge on if you wanted a more full coverage look. So there is 3 coats. And then here we're going to look at 1 coat over this navy. You are again going to want top coat for this. It is going to dry textured and removal is going to be difficult because this is all glitter. So there is 1 coat. Lastly from this collection we have Cuddle Season, and this is described as a plum purple crowley with rose, copper, caramel, and silver glitters, as well as a hollow flake and bronze metallic microflakes. Here's our first coat of Cuddle Season. This one is super opaque here on this first coat, not as deep or even as it is in the bottle, so I am going to go in for it too, but again a wonderful formula to work with, very buttery and creamy. You are going to want top coat. It is going to dry textured and removal is going to be difficult. So there is 2 coats. Moving on to the Valentine's collection, we have Amore, and this is described as a clear base glitter topper with different shades of light pink glitters and heart glitter. Here's our first coat of Amore. So just like the other glitters, I'm going to build this up in 3 coats just to show you what that looks like. I have been loving the glitter on a natural nail look, so I really like how this looks on its own, but I'm also going to show you 1 coat of this over a black cream. A great amount of glitter, a smooth, easy to work with formula. You are again going to want top coat. It is going to dry textured and removal is going to be difficult because it's glitter and these hearts are very easy to get out of the bottle with no fishing. So there is 1 coat. Next up we have Kissing Booth, and this is described as a magenta crowley with silver and red glitters and red metallic microflakes. Here's our first coat of Kissing Booth. This one is very opaque here on this first coat. I'm going to go in for 2 today for full coverage, a smooth formula to work with, no issues whatsoever. This is going to dry on the dull side, so you will want top coat, but it doesn't really dry with texture. Removal on this one is also easy, so there's 2 coats. And lastly for today we have P.S. I Love You, and this is described as a white crowley with neon pink, magenta, and silver glitter. And here's our first coat of P.S. I Love You. This one is very opaque here on this first coat. She, I think, has perfected her white crowley formula, which I am totally appreciative of. A good amount of glitter, no fishing for anything, everything spreads out easily across the nail. You will want top coat. It is going to dry textured and removal is going to be difficult because it is a ton of glitter. So there is 2 coats. I know I'm annoying, but I did have 4 standouts from today's video. The first one being P.S. I Love You. The white crowley with the pink glitters screams my name all day long. Had to pick that one. The next one being Snow Days. Again, a white crowley. I can't stay away from the white crowleys. And Noodles is one of those brands that just does them so well. So obviously had to pick the 2 white crowleys. And then 2 glitters. I don't know what it is lately, but glitter toppers have been something that's like super interesting for me. So I really loved Aurora Skies. This is a combination that I haven't seen before, and I feel like it's going to look good over anything, but it also looks really, really good on its own. But I think my absolute favorite of everything from today's video was Amore. I like the white and pink combination. It reminds me of a SC Valentine's polish that came out a few years ago, but this one's got these heart glitters in here and it's so fun, and I really, really liked it over the black. I feel like it had that dark versus light thing, and I really loved that combination. So these were the 4 standouts in the collection for me, but I do think Amore was probably my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.